Hi guys, welcome back. So today I have a little bit of a different beauty video. I actually have a first impression review video for you. I saw this product when I was at Target and I just thought it looked really interesting, so I thought I would give it a try and show it to you guys. I've never seen it before. It is the new NYX Honey Do Me Up Primer, and I just thought this looked really interesting. It's a primer and base, and I'll do a close-up so that you can see, but it's got these little gold flecks in it and it just looks really interesting, and so I thought I would show it to you guys and give it a try. It's a little bit pricey for a drugstore primer. This does retail for $17 on NYX's website, but it says that it's supposed to neutralize the appearance of discoloration and redness, and that the light reflective gold flecks are supposed to keep your skin looking luminous all day long. So I just thought it looked really interesting. I had never seen anything quite like this, so I thought I would test it out and show it to you guys. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. So I don't know if you can see, but it's got these little gold flecks in it. And if I open it up, it comes on this little spatula, which is kind of an interesting application method. Let's go ahead and swatch this and try it out. It's got an interesting scent to it, nothing super strong. This is really, really light, especially for a primer. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's got these little gold sort of flecks that get left here on the skin, but okay, so this is interesting. We're gonna give this a try and see how it does. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna feel about this, but I thought it was worth a try. So let's see. So I guess I'll just put some on my skin and, all right. Interesting. So you do get a couple of little gold flecks here and there. It feels a little bit tacky to the touch. I'm curious to see how it performs with my foundation on top, so we'll give it a try and see. It's definitely different. If you guys know, I've been using the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer, which is a much creamier sort of formulation, which has been good for my dry skin. This is definitely different. It's more like a serum, so be aware of that. I'm gonna go ahead and try putting on some foundation and see how it goes. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the shade Nude. So with this, it dries kind of fast. I like to start with my fingertips and then blend it in with a beauty blender. Just like what works for me. It doesn't use up as much product because this stuff's expensive, so kind of prefer not to have the beauty blender like soak up everything, so okay. Okay, so far I'm not sure how I feel about it. It looks okay. I do feel like it's not blending in quite as easily as it normally does. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's sitting more on top of my skin, but I will say with this foundation, it takes a while sometimes to sort of settle in and look more natural. So I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and do a setting spray and kind of see how I feel about it at that point, and then I will check in with you guys again. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up my makeup, and I've been wearing it for a little while, and I'll tell you my thoughts. This is definitely not my favorite primer. I do feel like my foundation is sinking a little bit into my fine lines more than I would like. It's clinging to some of my dry spots. It's not terrible. I've definitely worn primers that do a lot more of that, so it's not bad, but I don't think it's the best for my skin type and for my age. This, I would say, is more of a serum. It's lighter, it's a more mattifying primer, so if you have oily skin, this might work really well for you. If you don't worry about aging skin and fine lines, this might work really well for you, but for me, it's okay. It's not my favorite. I will probably stick with my typical primer, so I think the gold flakes are an interesting idea, but I think it's probably more of a gimmick than anything else. I don't actually see that much of a difference based on it, but it made me pick it up because it looks kind of cool. So there's that. I'm not the biggest fan of the packaging either. I prefer things that come in a squeeze tube, and this is just hard to apply. It comes on this little paddle, and if you tip this over, it would be gone. So, you know, given that and given the fact that it's a higher end price for a drugstore primer, I have mixed feelings about this. So if you guys have tried this or you've tried other NYX primers, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. I would definitely be curious to hear. That is my kind of quick and dirty first impressions review of this primer. For me, I don't know that it was really worth the money. I'd rather spend more and get something that's going to work better for me. But it was worth a shot. So, you know, NYX does have other products that I really like. In fact, they've got this really nice like lip cream sort of lipstick that I'm liking a lot. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.